Visual Programming Language. Let us study a visual programming language developed by Microsoft Corporation called VB.NET. VB.NET is a visual programming language which is based on .NET framework. Here, there are many differences between visual programming language and a textual programming language. C or C++ or Java are textual programming languages where we need to write lines of codes for every work or every design we do. In a visual programming language, we will get iconic representations of some blocks of codes. These iconic representations are called tools and they are clubbed together in toolbox. We get a environment called IDE, Integrated Development Environment, in visual programming languages. Let us study VB.NET version 2010 for getting more information about visual programming languages. So VB.NET, we can start it from the start menu. When your computer has a good RAM, the application opens up fast. In the start page, we have two options. One is new project, another one is open project. Open project option is used to open already created projects. Let us use the new project option to create our new project. We get different types of projects when we open a new project. We will start with a popular type of project called Windows Forms application. Now we shall name our Windows Forms application as My Project. We can also specify where to save our project at this new project window. When a new project is started, the IDE, Integrated Development Environment of Visual Basic.NET, changes. We get several windows and tools and toolbars here on the IDE. At the left side, we get a toolbox. In the middle, we get Form 1 window. To the right side, we get Solution Explorer, Properties, and some other windows. These windows are called dockable or floating windows. Floating windows means we can move them anywhere we like. Docked windows means they are fixed to a particular side. Now, when we drag a window using the title bar of the window, we can float that window to any side. When we are moving the window, we see a plus mark or layout mark. We can keep the window to the left side by choosing the left wing of the plus button. We can keep the window, the floating window, fixed to the top side by keeping the window at the top side of the plus button. We can keep the floating window to the right side by choosing the right wing of the plus button. Now we can close a window by pressing the X mark on top of every window. If we close a window, we can open it by using the menu option View, Other Windows, or Toolbars. We can open Solution Explorer window by using View, Other Windows option in the menu. Now the toolbox window has been docked to the right side. We can again dock it to the left side by moving it and keeping it on the left wing of the plus mark. The Form 1 window size can be increased or decreased using the double-headed arrow mark. The size of the Form 1 window depends on the application design we are going to create. The toolbox has several types of tools. They are clubbed into many types. The most common one we use are the Windows Forms component. Let us create a Hello World program using some common Windows Forms components. We need two components. One is called text box to display the Hello World message. Another one, we need a button to make our software interactive. That is, when we click on the button, the Hello World message will be displayed on the text box. Let us rename the label of the button 1. So we need the properties window. For that, we can right click on the button 1 and choose the properties option. So in the properties option, this button 1 has a name called button 1, and we have many other properties here, and we will change right now only the one option called text. So we will name as click here. So then button has a label now, click here. The button is programmable. I mean to say, when we double click on the button, program window appears. Its layout, program's layout is already designed, and that layout opens up. We need to write only 2 or 3 lines of codes inside this program layout. Here we'll just say this text box 1 dot text is equal to within double quotes hello world, because we write them within double quotes because hello world is a string. Now there are two tabs in the middle window, that is form1.vb and form1.vb design. So form1.vb is code window, form1.vb.design is design window. So we can save this project, or we can save all components of the project, save all. Okay. Now, if we want to execute this project, we can click on the green color triangle icon on the toolbar, or we can press the F5 function key. Let us execute the program. If we click on the button click here, we see the hello world message.